Michel Rv, Leo Zarte, Eder Hernandez, Logan Stewart, Zach Poindexter. Players that are here, you can come down. Marcos Payne. Michel Rv.
Woo!
Jose Palma. Gusto Mayorga. Brooks Julian. Rubicel Jimenez. Sorry, Jake Bishop. Alex Revelado. And Francisco Cortez. Our team this year, we came down from the 3A conference, and boy was I glad to get away from Ragsdale and Southeast and Ashboro. And I think we really made a name for ourselves this season. This team accomplished a lot. We had one senior on our team this year, just a handful of juniors. So the future is wide open for us. Set some records this year. We had the most wins overall this season. We had the most conference wins overall, most goals scored. We had the most players to get recognized, all conference and all region. I'll talk about those in a second. And just overall, just the best group of boys that I could have asked for coach this year. So I'm looking forward to next year. I'd like to read our awards that we have for the team. The first award that I have is One to Watch. This was something new this year. We don't usually have a lot of freshmen playing on the JV team, and this year we had a couple to choose from. But this player is really going to stand out. He plays soccer pretty much year-round, played football also this year, really made it work. He's a superb athlete, pretty much played anywhere that we asked him to. If we had a player injured, he stepped right in, gave up a starting spot in one spot of the field to go play where we needed him the most. And that player is Alex Revelado. Our captains also this year, this is something new, chose a player that they felt was a standout player, one that made a difference a lot in our team, in our program. This also went to a freshman this year, and this was the player chosen by the captains, but I would have picked somebody different, and that was Francisco Cortez. And the next award that I have is our Coaches Award, and Coach Vaughn and I talked about this. This is a player that had come out. He's been with the program for 3 years. The first 2 years were not the best. Kind of had to get to know each other, had to work some things out. But I'll tell you what, this year he came out with a vengeance, and without him, we would have been lost in our defense. He really made a big difference, and that's Michel Rv. I'd like to announce our all-conference awards. We had 4 players earn all-conference honors this year. This is the most that we've ever had. 3 of those 4 were sophomores. That gives you any indication about the youth of our program and its quality. One of those players is not here this evening. He's our starting center defender, and he's the smallest player on the field, and he's probably the biggest presence in it. He is Leo Zarte. Next 2 players play in our midfield. The first one was one of our captains, and actually broke the school record for the number of assists at all, period. Even held by people that have played 4 years. He is only a sophomore, and he's already got that record, so I'm interested to see what he can do next year, but that's Jose Palma. And this next young man also played football and soccer, and he is right on Jose assists and goals. It's wonderful to have a natural left-footed player out there on the field. It makes a world of difference. Jake Bishop. The last player that was nominated for All-Conference also received our All-Conference Offensive Player of the Year. He had the most goals in our conference from all players. He ended the season with 27 goals. He is a senior this year, and he will be sorely, sorely missed. And that's Brooks Julian. And very quickly, I'd like to also recognize the players who received all-region honors. This is something specific for soccer. Our region is made up of a couple different schools from several conferences. We had three players who received all-region honors. Rubis El Jaimez, Jose Palma, both recognized in our neighborhood all-region. We also had somebody make regional player of the year. Out of all the schools in our region, this was the #1 player in our region, and that was Brooks Julian. Brooks will come up here to the front because he's not done yet. There was one more award that was actually decided on about half a month ago, and we've only just been able to announce it as of November 30th. But Brooks Julian was honored to be part of the All-State soccer team. He is one of the best 11 soccer players in 2A schools in the state of North Carolina. Last but not least, I would be remiss if I did not also give credit to my assistant coach, Brian Vaughn, who was also chosen as our assistant regional coach of the year for the soccer association.
Thanks, Coach. You guys did a great job this year. Appreciate your hard work, dedication, and support. Also, Coach Fitzgibbon, Coach Vaughn does a great job with these guys, and continue to get better and better, and made the state playoffs this year, and looking forward to even more next year. Thank you. Next up,